Hi, Gemini. All right, let's get into this. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini. Let's see what we pick up on. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. Don't forget to click on that like button, guys, or leave a comment, even if it's an emoji. That helps the channel grow. First card out is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. What's going on in Gemini's energy? What should Gemini know? Let's see what comes out. Ooh, Star card. So Star card is healing and wish fulfillment. Let's see. I'm hearing you're learning to love yourself. Give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got here. We have the Devil energy. Ooh, the Star and the Devil energy. The Tower in reverse. The Emperor. Okay, so you're coming into this reading as the Star. So you might have Aquarius in your chart. Something is building up. Something is building up. Somebody here might have a problem with balancing two things in your life at this time. It could be bills, but I mean, more likely it's like career with your family or something like that. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Wands. Gemini, it does look like right here that there's like some kind of opportunity, right? It's around you. It's right there. If you wanted it, you could grab it, right? But for whatever reason, you're not grabbing it, and it's coming because of something going on with you emotionally. Maybe feeling emotionally blocked. But it's definitely something about something's going on the inside. Yes, I do feel like I'm seeing self-love, like you're loving on yourself, taking care of yourself, but I'm also seeing you being emotionally guarded or blocked. And this is impacting your ability to be able to see an opportunity that is like right in front of your face. I mean, it's right there, right? For maybe some of you, you might be experiencing like emotional, like a lack of emotional support or a lack of fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. And you might be feeling empty inside. You know, that's what I'm getting. So we do have the Star card, which is wonderful because the Star card is all about healing and hope and dreaming and, well, praying too, right? So the Star card is interesting because it's coming in with the Devil right afterwards, which is very surprising. Okay. Gemini, you know what I'm getting from this? I'm getting like, and this might be for one of you, that you're hoping things will get better, but you're still stuck in a toxic situation or a toxic relationship. And you're hoping, you're praying for things to get better. For another one of you, there's a struggle between the hope and the devil. There's a struggle between hoping, the Star energy, like hoping for something, and possibly your addictions. Okay? Maybe you are dealing with some addictions that are holding you back, that are holding you down, that are preventing you from being able to see clearly, possibly preventing you from building something up for yourself. And that might be just for one of you. For another one of you, it looks like you might be in a codependent type of relationship. with the contrast of the star and the devil. So that might be confirmation for somebody here. Hmm. This could also indicate that you're stuck in it. Like you're hoping for the better, but you're still stuck in this relationship. You know? It's kind of like freedom and then being bound by something here or someone, right? Maybe for one of you, it's someone. For another one of you, it's something. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. See, because the star's coming first, so it makes me feel like you're looking at something that's negative, but you're still looking at it with this optimistic type of attitude. So you're looking at something negative, but you're still having hope, or at least you're trying to have hope that things would get better with the tower in reverse, like things would get better. Okay. Ooh, that's what I'm getting from that. So let's go ahead and verify well, the emperor. See, you're coming in as a star, but then you're also coming in as the emperor. The emperor could be a father figure as well, but the emperor is the highest that you can be. You can't get any higher than the emperor. The emperor is the boss. Well, not exactly. God would be the boss. You know what I mean? God would be the boss. But the emperor is like, right there, right up there. So as a human being, the emperor is as far as we can go. Okay. So let's go ahead and get deeper. Let's tell me more about the two of coins. Two of coins. Yeah, I'm getting that it is something financial. So you might be struggling financially because the Empress in reverse. It could be a bad mother, but I don't think so. Not in this context. Not with the two of coins. I feel like this is more of you're juggling finances, right? And you might be trying to like reproduce with the Empress type of energy, like reproduce something or produce something that would balance out your finances or balance out your checkbook. But with the Empress coming out in reverse, it's like, what can you do, right? So it's kind of like giving me this energy of you're trying to figure things out like how are you going to pay these bills, right? And I feel like that's where this energy comes in, the page of sticks, where you're going to have that eureka moment, you know what I mean? Yes, where you're going to be in that beginning stages of creating something for yourself or making something happen for yourself. This is you taking action. So it's like this is the problem and this is you taking action. It's kind of like up here, you're struggling, but you still have the emperor energy. The emperor is somebody who makes things happen. They've already learned all their lessons, financial lessons, relationship lessons. I mean, this is why they're the emperor. He's fine being by himself. He's okay with being by himself. He doesn't have. It's like he's learned all his lessons and he doesn't have the same needs as say a page would, right? A page has more needs than the emperor, right? Because the emperor is more self-contained. He can entertain himself. He can satisfy himself. He can support himself, right? But you still have this energy in you, right? Even though you're going through this, it doesn't mean that you're not an emperor, right? Doesn't mean that you're not up here, right? It looks like it's more likely. I'll just say it, it seems like it might have something to do with the times, the times that we're living in. It just is what it is. Some things are out of our control. And I think that's what's going on here. So I feel like now I'm understanding what's going on here. See, you're hoping for something positive to come out of something negative, and I feel like it's the situation that we're in because of the cards that I'm looking at here. So, for one of you, that's the situation. Okay? That's the situation, and that's what's holding you back here, and that's why you're not able to see or grab this blessing that's right in front of you. Okay? So, don't think just because of this situation of you not being able to create something to make more money or something, right? You're still an emperor, okay? So, because sometimes, with life, things are just out of our hands. We just don't have control over it. But I do see you taking control or taking action on what you can do. And that's the most important thing, Gemini, is that you're willing to do what you have to do and what you can do, right? And I love that for you because it's really positive energy. You know what I mean? Especially with the Fool card coming out, it tells me that this action that you are going to take is definitely something that you have good intentions for. And not just that, but you're courageous because you're willing to begin something new here. Begin something new and put yourself out there and take a risk, right? So it's like, all those good things, right? And then we have the Chariot card coming out and we have the Five of Blades energy. So it's like something is growing in momentum and it's because of you taking this risk, right? So something is speeding up or something is growing, but at the same time, you might be stressed out about it or worried about it because of the mental conflict that's going on inside of you. Maybe it's growing too fast. Maybe it's something that's happening and it's just going way too fast for you. Sometimes that can happen. And then you feel like, well, if it's going so fast, then you can't really get a good hold on it, and that might be why that's coming out. But I'm gonna verify because that's what it looks like to me. Like it's like something that's out of your grasp, something that you are trying to control because you want to control the outcome of something, but this is something that you can't control the outcome for. Does that make sense? And this is probably why you're worried because you're worried about, for one of you, you might be mentally stressed out about going back to not having your independence, not having your freedom, or not having your money, your stability, you know, something like that. So, but it does look like you will be breaking out of that energy. Okay, it just like it's something that you're doing here. Let me go ahead and get the cards out. Something that you're doing, trying to understand exactly what it is. Something that you're doing. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Something that you're doing. Something that you're manifesting. Something that you're creating, definitely. So you are having this exciting new beginning. Regardless of this, you're still pushing something forward. So it's kind of like you're the force. You're this force behind the wheel, right? You're the one that's in control here, or at least you want to be in control. Okay? And sometimes we just can't be in control over everything, right? And I think that is what you're freeing yourself from. This could be like you're freeing yourself from putting a lot of pressure on yourself, putting way too much pressure on yourself. Yeah. Hmm. Maybe that's what I'm seeing here. You're scattering your energy too much. See, with the magician means like you have all the skills you need, you have the talents you need, you have the ability to manifest what it is that you need or want. And you have the confidence to take the action to do what you got to do. But with this card, it's kind of like you're holding back or you're too scattered, your energy is scattered, or maybe you're becoming more reckless because you feel panicked, like you need to hurry up and make more money, or you need to hurry up and get something going. So you might be like pushing something that you're not really ready for. And that's why you're going into this conflict energy. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I mean, you have the skills, don't get me wrong, and you have the talent to do what it is that you're doing here, but it's just like something that's going too fast for you, okay? Like you just can't get your bearings to hold you in place, like so you can control it. Because I think you might be the kind of person who enjoys controlling a situation or enjoys controlling how much money you're making. I mean, it could be a lot of things. It could be a lot of things of you needing to have control over, right? Mm. Yeah, that's what I have for you. You. Okay, well, this is what's coming out for you, Gemini. I hope this helps you in your journey here. Um, Something is going to grow momentum, though, so that's very good. Let me go ahead and verify this real quick. So, how well is Gemini going to do here? Because I see this as growing in momentum, like, it's going to spread quickly, it's going to grow. Hmm. Well, it's definitely going to be something that's going to be challenging. That's what I'm getting with the Two of Wands. So, it's going to be something that's challenging. It's going to be something that I feel like you're going to have to make some really serious decisions. That's what I'm getting, like very serious decisions, like hard decisions, not just any really decision. It's going to be really hard. Hmm. Hmm. This can also indicate like you need to take time to explore new things, right? Explore your possibilities, explore whatever it is that you're trying to pursue here. It looks like a new career to me, or a new business of some kind, or a gig. It could be just gig work, but it's saying to like explore your options because you see with the Chariot card that means you're in the driver's seat. You might not realize how much control you have over your destiny here, or over your finances, or over what it is that you're doing here. You have a lot more control than you realize. We have the Fool and the Chariot. So I feel like you don't realize how much control you have here. You have more control than other people do. And I think it's because of your energy and you being in the Emperor energy. Because the Emperor energy is somebody who's not just in control over their destiny or over their life or over their finances, but this is somebody who's in control over themselves. So you might be needing to work on that part, on working on yourself. You know what I mean? But it's okay. Everybody has their weak moments, right? It just happens. It's just the way it is, you know. So this is just a weak moment because you maybe it's because of the stress of you having so much writing on this, you know. When you have so much writing on this, you kind of like start second guessing yourself. You kind of like, you know, struggle mentally, like, am I doing the right thing? Is this not the right thing? I only have, just think of it like I only have $5 left. Like, if I do this, I'm gonna lose the $5. And what if I need it for something? And so it's kind of like being put in a spot like that kind of energy. You know how you would feel in that kind of situation, right? Not that you don't have the resources, because from what I can see here, you have the resources, you have everything you need, you have the talents, you have the skills, everything you need, Gemini, to make this work. Whatever this is that you're doing. Okay? So, anyways, thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also, comment. Even if it's just an emoji, or a heart or something like that, it helps the channel grow. And I would appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So, anyways, catch me in the next one, guys. I hope this brings some clarity to you and help. I hope it guides you. Ooh, sorry, I hit the mic again. I hope it guides you. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye bye.